Out of nowhere, a company that was just getting off the ground contacted me about creating their logo. I acted calm, but this is what was inside my head. So right away, I asked what the company did. After some questions and research, it came down to this. Apparently, they hunt down people who lost a house due to foreclosure. After the government sells the foreclosed house to pay off their debt, sometimes there's money left over. This company helps their clients get that leftover money. They said that I could be creative and brainstorm the logo, but it had to include the text 3R Asset Group and also the tagline Research, Reclaim, Refund. And they added that it better be really awesome. Okay, no, I added that, but you know that's what they were thinking. So I opened up my trusty Adobe Illustrator, made a huge artboard, and it was my first logo, so I did what anyone would do. I created as many versions as humanly possible. I made logo after logo after logo after logo. And then I thought, okay, Citibank, that's a financial institution. Maybe those colors would work. So I used my handy eyedropper and stole Citibank's colors and made a bunch of red and blue logos. Please remember, this was my first logo, so don't judge too harshly. This seemed to be the one they were leaning toward. This is just a guess because, this is the one they tried to edit. Someone over at that small company had access to the most advanced graphical tool that they had available. A little piece of software I like to call Microsoft Paint. So this is the screenshot they sent that they had created in Paint using one of my logos. Now, I don't judge them for this. They used the available resources that they had, and they did what they had to do, sort of like when DC Comics makes a movie. But clearly the logo had issues. Look at this area. Probably not the best use of space, and overall, the logo just doesn't look as sleek as it could be. Please let me know in the comments how you would handle this. Do you insult your client by telling them that their idea is the logo equivalent to Justice League, or do you simply create it exactly how they want? So I went to work converting their odd-looking logo into a vector version. Then I decided to make another version that was almost what they asked for, but a bit more uniform. Then I decided to give them some extra options that they didn't ask for. I liked this version better than their design, and I really didn't want them to choose the other versions, so to help lean them in my direction, I started giving them some more variations of my version, mainly different color schemes. Some that I liked more than others, but the point was to lean them toward a better design. So they were actually happy with this logo. Didn't take that much work, and I created a logo that wasn't too bad for my first one, but then it happened. Disaster struck.
They changed the name of their company.
Yeah, so they wanted to rebrand. But this was my first logo, and I wasn't going to quit. Their new name was Home Equity Group, and they had some very specific requirements for the logo. So obviously the name had to go, and they also wanted the old tagline removed. They wanted to include an image of a house of some sort, and they wanted to keep the swishy thing, their words, not mine. And luckily they were proactive once again, and they fired up Microsoft Paint. Now, I'd love to tell you that me and my positive attitude jumped right back in there and started tackling the new design. But that's not quite what happened. I said to myself, this would be a great time to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It's quick, easy, and it's free. Okay, fine. You want a new logo that represents your company? I mean, what do? You somehow locate people who are in hiding after being foreclosed on. We're your friendly neighborhood home equity group.
We'll find you.
Then I went with more of a financial spin, and that led me to this one, but then realized this would work better if they were an insurance company. If anyone can name this movie, let me know in the comments. After getting that out of my system, I came up with the real finals. It came down to 3 versions. This one with the roof over the word home and equity, this one with the roof just over home, and this one about halfway in between. It was quite the journey from this, to this, to this, and to finally them choosing this as their official logo. Now I can brag to my friends that it was me. I created the logo for the world famous Home Equity Group. It was me. I did it. I'm the one who created it. It's my. This would be a great time to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It's quick, easy, and it's free.